Hello there. Wait, let's play some music. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's do some Christmas songs. Hello, everyone. Where's the tissue? Hello there. Wait, I'll just... What time is it? 1:35. Please wait, beautiful people. Wait for a while. I'm just sharing this to some of my friends. Yeah, believe it or not, I have friends. Wait, let's play some music first. Wait. I'll just fix this. Wait. Okay. So we have a lot of guests already. I'm very excited because this is my very first live on here at ROBATO Views for a long time. I think the last one was 2 months ago. So it's a sort of a refresher before one of the most exciting parts of Miss Universe, and that would be the preliminary competition, which will be held tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow here in Asia, because the pageant would be, the finals would be on the 16th. And here in Asia, it will be Southeast Asia. It will be in the morning of 17th. So I really couldn't find an information regarding the final schedule of Miss Universe preliminary. You know, Japan time or Southeast Asian time. Okay, so we'd like to say hi first to all of you beautiful people who are always here and joining my each and every pageant vlog. So, salamat from the bottom of my esophagus. I'd like to say hi to Rage Leal. Happy Chicks, hello. Paolo Soto. Alan Jackan. Sweetheart. Paolo Soto is from Peru. Well, your Peru is one of the surprises, because I really don't know Peru until, you know, when did I start noticing her? I forgot. For the past 2 weeks. Karen Von Haranelia. I always see Karen Van's name. Vian Haranelia. We also have Angie Justiniani. Payne. Mix Ocampo, hello there. Super babes. Thank you sa inyong lahat. I have to fix my teeth, really. I am one vlogger which has the worst set of teeth. But don't worry, I'll be, wow, gorgeous next year because I finally found a sponsor for my teeth. Glenn Joy Madrilejos, hello there. Gloria Habicon, advanced Merry Christmas as well. Sangita Pan, Sunny Datta Roy, hello. I think Sonny's from India, if I'm not mistaken. Reynold, all right, from South Africa. So Reynold, Brilliant teaches. I really just can't see it clearly. Bruint Giles, how to say that? South Africa. I'm sorry, I forgot the real thing. I have reading glasses. I just, the class A reading glasses, and I just couldn't remember where I placed it. Sonarto Sudarso, Indonesia, yeah. Your name rings Indonesia, or your name says it's Indonesia. Sonarto Sudarso. Okay, so without further ado, we will entertain some questions right now. So Sonarto has a question. How about Indonesia? Is she dark horse? By the way, let's not fight. We have to be friends if we are live. And galit again. Let's go back to our fighting form right after the live. I'm begging you. So Naruto, Indonesia is a dark horse? Yes. And for the past week, I think she has been blossoming into a beautiful flower. That could hurt others. But, to tell you frankly, in all honesty, I think she's not really one of those front runners. But with the glow that she's been, sharing in this Miss Universe scene for the past week, I think she still has, really good chance of making it. Particularly if she speaks well. And I think she speaks well, even in English. And she's got this nice complexion. And she could emote. So I think, you're right. She can be a dark horse. Are you excited at the Miss Universe? Reg Leal has ordered a Mikimoto crown replica. And she's gonna wear it during the Miss Universe finals. That would be exciting. There is one group in the United States. I think they'll be having I'm sure, because they have sent me a letter. A group from New York. They're gonna have a viewing party, Miss Universe viewing party, and I asked for a video greet from ROBATO, and the video greet, if you are watching right now, I forgot the name. If you are watching right now, the video greet will be finished or will be done tomorrow. So I'm gonna send you right then and there, right after. So I can be there during your Miss Universe viewing party. Angie Justiniani, yes. Jongski. The judging panel selection committee is revealed and 2 of the members are Filipinos. Any thoughts? I don't like it, but we can't do anything. Anyway, it has been done before, like Manny Pacquiao, Lea Salonga. And, it didn't really make Philippines a winner. So I think it is, I think the world doesn't have to worry about having a Filipino in the judging table, because based on statistics, based on the history, there's never been a Filipino winner. Whenever there is a Filipino judge at Miss Universe. So calm down. In case Catriona wins, it's her greatness that brought her the crown. And if she loses, once again, if she loses, then it's competition. Accept the defeat. There's always a possibility of having a surprise winner. And with this, record-breaking Miss Universe, I mean, it is really filled with beautiful, gorgeous women. That's why there's a great possibility that an underdog might outshine them all. Just like India in 1994. Who else? Could you still name some surprise winners at Miss Universe? I mean, deserving winner, but she surprised everyone with her entry to the top 5 and eventually, grabbing the crown. Paulo Sato from Peru. Do you think Miss Peru will be included in the top 20? Well, in my list, she is in. As of this time, I'm telling you already that Miss Peru is in, because I have already made a partial list. But I'm gonna do a lot of changes right after the preliminary competition. So Peru is in at this point, but she might be out tomorrow. Sort of that. Hello, Yakuza 666, Yakuza 666, both negative. I'm beginning to be scared. Elizabeth Ochoa, hello there. Are we clear? Can you hear me? Can you see me clearly? Sonisa Tanamwech from Thailand. Thai Tamka. Hello, Mary G from Ecuador. Who else are here? Thanatos Vita from Puerto Rico. Hello there. Super E babes, we are all excited at Miss Universe, of course, because Miss Universe is the biggest of them all. It is the ultimate showdown of countries in the pageant community, in the pageant world. Hello, Christian Herrera, or Christian Herrera. Is it supposed to be pronounced the H? Herrera? Hello, Tyrone Vasquez. Hello there. Christian Herrera is from Argentina. Pazukyo Press, Indonesia for sure. Simple Lipstick, advance Merry Christmas. Amrit Sri stuff from Nepal. I have watched some videos of Nepal yesterday, and mind you, she has this knack in speaking, and when you look closely at her face, it's amazingly cool and pretty. Nepal. I was rooting so hard for Miss Nepal at Miss World, but sad to say she did not win. Hey, Christian Herrera, hey. Okay, now let's go to the my thoughts on the new rules of Miss Universe. Top 20. It is welcomed with, you know, great positivity and wholeheartedly, because there are really a lot of great women this year. I think this is the best batch in terms of glamour and beauty. And it would accommodate a lot of them. So if for example me, I have 15 favorites, so there's still room for 10. There's still room for 5, you see. So it's absolutely better than last year. It's just that. What do you think will I say next? It's just that. What? It's just that I don't really like this continent groupings. If, for example, there are 10, for example, 10 in Asia, or 10 from the Latin community, Latin region. So only 5 will be given this opportunity to reach their dream of becoming Miss Universe. And that's bad. That's not good. So their only way is to make it to the wild card group. It really, gives me so much excitement and a little scare for some beauties that might be, eliminated or not included in the top 20 because of this grouping. I don't know. If we only have a voice to talk directly to the Miss Universe organization, but we don't. We don't have. Okay, Marisela de Montecristo from Chaco Alvarez. What can you say? What was this? What can you say about Miss Guam? Miss Guam is cute. Let's just go to that level first. She's cute and she's very charming. That's why I put her in the charming group when I talked about the best portraits of Miss Universe. Hello, RJ Java. Joy Mayath Marapao. How about Miss Albania? She looks confident. And that girlish confidence that she has might also be the reason why she's not going to make it. So it's two-way. It's either she makes it because of her, flamboyant showings, or she might not make it because some judges who have been tuning in for the past weeks. Of course, some of those judges who have already been notified that they are going to sit down as one of the members of the jury have already been watching these candidates. I'm sure about that. And some of those judges might be turned off. So it's two-way. They might get turned off, or they might find her, the modern Miss Universe material, or a modern Miss Universe material, sort of that. But we can argue with the fact that she is really, she's really very promising. And you are also very eager to see what she can show next if she makes it to the top 20, you see. Colombia and USA, bad attitudes. What happened, Tabun Lugo? Katarina Bonus. Roat, hello. Yeah. Albert Benoit. Is it Benoit? Why is Canada not considered a winner of the crown? What do you mean? I think she's strong, especially for the past two events, the welcome dinner and the long gown competition, sort of competition at the Thai silk fashion show. I think she made a mark, a strong impression. Yeah, I think so. Asian Africa is, they are combined, and it's a sort of discriminating as if there are not enough because it is very wide in scope. There's so many countries in Asia and there's so many countries in Africa. And yet, these are the two continents that they have combined. And we have great beauties in Africa this year, like Kenya, Zambia. Mina Wu Bin, what do you think about Miss Payne transgender competing in Miss Universe? Well, I have been bashed so badly when I said that I didn't agree about this rule of accepting transgenders. But I am a member of them. It doesn't mean that you know, I shunned away from them or I totally ignore them or I just totally disrespect them. It's just that, a mixture of transgenders and natural born women is something that I don't want us to happen. I don't want to fight among them. It doesn't mean that I hate Angela because I belong to the group. I'm not just beautiful and sexy, but my heart says that. And, it's a welcome. I don't say it's a welcome treat. I just say that we should welcome it because it's part of the Miss U organization's rules. And if we want to continue, to continue watching Miss Universe, we have to embrace it. Even our heart is aching, so we have to embrace it. But it's just that. What about if 2 years or 3 years from now there will be 30 transgenders, 45 transgenders, 63 transgenders, and only few are natural born women? What are those who are who are favoring this rule, new rule? They can say when that happens. You see, now it seems fine. It seems better because there's only one, but it would grow because it is open for everyone. I'm not really against Angela, but I'm not really a fan of her beauty. She still shows some, masculine appearance. Had it been a transgender from the Philippines, we have a lot of transgenders, beautiful transgenders from even from Itbulaga, a noontime show in the Philippines. And wow, you wouldn't even have a hint. As long as they are not really being announced that they are transgenders, you wouldn't have a hint that they are transgenders. You wouldn't hear a thing from me that, oh my God, she looks very masculine, because it really looks like a girl, you see. But this one really, it's not really, it's nothing personal. It's just that really, I don't like her beauty. But I think, still, I think that she can make it to the top 20. She might be included in the, how do you call this? It's at the tip of my tongue, wild card. Because of her story, because of her uniqueness, and because she is a fighter. I might not like her beauty, but the eagerness to win is there. You could feel it. So good luck to Angela Ponce. Hello, Randall Miranda. Hello there. Bianca Cruz. Yeah, maybe Bianca. Syri Sour. Where's that? Where's that? She's just asking about Miss Cambodia. It just went poofed. Carlos Reyes, if Miss Payne won, it will be disaster, a big insult to women. Yeah, a sort of that, maybe, in a way. Amitsar, India. Yes, India is great. Yes, they can look better because they are the ones training these girls. And, transgenders are do it better because they really absorb this femininity because they've been dreaming to have it. They've been imagining to be like them. So the tendency is to overpower them. The tendency is to exaggerate in a very controlled, exaggerate and controlled, in a very polished manner. That you wouldn't see exaggeration at all. You would see naturalness, which is great. And that is better than the natural born women. But how could you compare that they are the queens of the rap? They are the queens of this Q&A and so on and so forth. They are the Passerella goddesses. Sultan Relianguas. Yeah, I think so. Because if Spain really looks like that you wouldn't really have this hint that she's a transgender, then no words from me. But I really didn't like the aura. It's still male, sort of that. What are the chances of India winning this year? There is a great chance because she is petite. And if she is included in the top 5, which is most probably, be composed of tall women. You know what I mean? She might stand out. She's got the beautiful eyes. And if the close-up peg is being given that, heavy weight by the judges, then, wow. She will exude so much charisma and gorgeousness. Just imagine if she's there with the top 5. And the top five are flashed on screen. Close-up peg. They're going to choose top 3. India might steal the spotlight because she's really got this alluring face. And, it looks harmless. It looks very powerless. That, some judges look for that. How do you call that? That kind of beauty. It's very. I forgot the right term. Why is it that when I'm going live, I am. I lose those words that I usually use. I'm a little bit nervous. I can't join Miss Universe. Vulnerable. She looks vulnerable. What do I think about Miss USA? Miss USA is Miss USA, and I think she will be included in the top 20. Except if she will be edged out by the Latinas, because there are a lot of Latinas who are eligible, who are really, great beauties that could win Miss Universe crown. So she's pitting against this beautiful Latinas, and that's a little bit dangerous. But, that might be the reason why she would stand out. Just like India, that she is, short. And her comic punches, you see. If she talks and if she commits a lot of errors and mistakes, well, look at Miss Universe, Miss USA. She was already in the top 3. Everyone's attention was on her, and yet she's fixing her hair. She's fixing her earrings, I think. So the more mistakes she commit on stage, the more she will become closer to the hearts of the judges. That's what I think about her. Mike Socampo, yeah, that's one news that I've got this morning, that there will be no online voting. I am not sure about it yet. Thailand have many beautiful transgender. Yeah, Thailand and Philippines have a lot of beautiful transgenders, and they're really women looking 100%. You wouldn't notice that they've been males before that, before the present look. What about Puerto Rico? I would, if I answer all these questions about Puerto Rico, Catriona and everybody, and then can they make it? Then I would preempt my own choices. You might not watch my my top 20. So just my answer will be just wait for my top 20 tomorrow evening. And in case your candidates do not make my list, don't assume that I didn't like them. It's just that it is a heavy, tough competition. Like from the Latin region or from Latin America. If I would choose only 3, you know what might happen? I might just shout Basilio and Crispin. We have foreign friends here. I mean, I would be, a mad woman or crazy, in selecting the top 3 out of 7 or 10 gorgeous Latinas. And everyone has a list. That's true, Barzilla Sands. That's why those who are angry about those people who are guessing the winners, it's part of our being pageant aficionados. Everyone has a list. Maybe even if you're a woman, maybe even your husband is making a list secretly. That's how powerful Miss Universe is to each and every one of us. Carlos Reyes, Miss Colombia, loves LGBT, but encourage them to join. Of course, I favor Miss Colombia. Some of those people who are pro this transgender joining Miss Universe were angry about Colombia. Why you should be that angry to someone who's just voicing her opinion? And yet in a very respectful tone, you see. Mexico is undoubtedly pretty. When we talk about pretty, well, she is one girl that might top the list. YouTube addict, he will prepare food for the viewing. Minor movement, thank you. Kyoto's Manalo, Colombia, Catriona is a top contender for the crown. Strongest candidate she is. Are you going to be sure that Catriona will make the first cut, or is there still a possibility that she won't move forward? Well, if she doesn't move forward, I can't imagine it. That's the answer that I can give you. I can't imagine it. And I don't have an answer if she doesn't make it, of what might be everyone's emotion. Not only Pinoy's, everyone, because you've been seeing Catriona in almost every list of the pageant sites and pageant vloggers lists here and there. Foreign vloggers and foreign bloggers out there. So maybe let's just consider that there are 50 international pageant vloggers and pageant pages, vlogs, Facebook pages, and so on and so forth. 90% has Catriona in their list. Would you think she will go down to the 21st position? It's really very hard to imagine. And I'm not only talking about Catriona. There are 7 or 8 girls who are so strong. You cannot ignore their presence. And you cannot really imagine that they would lose the first cut. Do you agree? I think so. Hello, Edwin Camacho. Surreal. Catriona will be wearing an ombre orange flowing gown for prelims. Wow, I love orange. BRK, Sunar, India. Melody Triphone. What would you suggest to the African girls so that they can place? Training. But, we all know that Africa lags behind other countries when it comes to, support. Because their countries, let's just say that their country is poor and they just don't have enough fund for training all these beauties. In fact, some of them are not recognized by their government and by their people. They're just representing their country and known by a few of them. And when they go back with victory, it's only then and there that they would be recognized. So it's a pity. But I think Kenya can make it through. I hope so. And she might steal some glitter from Miss Vietnam because they have the same hairstyle. Or not the same, but they're both short. So the attention is not just focused on Vietnam for having that unique hair or the only short-haired girl in the competition. There is now Kenya. And we need at least one or two girls from Africa. So I think Kenya has to fight. If not Kenya, because look at Sierra Leone 2 years ago. She was almost everyone's favorite. The whole Philippines backed her up with positive comments and, support in whatever form. And yet she didn't make it. So because of that hype surrounding Sierra Leone, and because there was not so many women from Africa that year that could really make it through, so I gave my 15th spot to Sierra Leone, but she didn't make the first count. Now, I would be so sorry for Kenya because she's really very promising. Milo, no, people not wearing orange gown, all right? So there's contradiction here. Who's telling the truth? Lanzales, I think Kat is overhyped. The doing sa pasabog that she might bring. Well, we have a lot of overhyped women who really went straight to the crown, like Miss Colombia. Even before the pageant starts, right? The moment they arrived, Miss Colombia was already the favorite of the world, of the universe. Miss South Africa, Demi, she was already making waves. A lot of news in newspapers, magazines, on the internet. And she made it through. So I think there's no effect at all if you are overhyped, if you're really the most talked about woman of the pageant. It would help, actually. The pressure is the one that might create some trouble. The high anticipation that the people give to Catriona might put some negativity in her. In the gown, well, I didn't say it. I just told it to my friend that during the Thai gala night, when she turned and she gave her full smile the first time around, I think it's a little bit tensed. Or maybe I was wrong. Pardon me. But it was, just a little bit, well, because she really has to give her all her best. I hope Catriona wouldn't let herself be affected by all these praises and so on and so forth. Shane TV, South Africa lacks Passarella impact and is too focused on competition. Well, she's undeniably one of the strongest. For the past two events, I haven't included her in my list, but still, I think she's got this edge over other candidates. She looks strong and she has this medical thing in her background. So, well, early in the year, I watched that video. It was shared to me by my inaanak, by my godson, about Colombia. What is that? About USA and Colombia, and I think Denmark, talking about Cambodia not speaking English. Well, it doesn't really sound good. The mean girls, they say that the mean girls of Miss Universe. But we have to understand each and every culture. In USA, they can really talk in a way that's very straightforward. And for some Asians, it's a little bit hurting. But if their fellow Americans or their fellow Caucasians hear that, it's just normal. There's no angst, there's no anger, there's no taray peg there. So it's sometimes it's basically, because of cultural differences that we hear it differently. Maybe. Like it's sort of a chismisan peg, gossiping peg, sort of that. Well, I just leave it up to you. What do you think? Well, the passerella thing, although this is very important at Miss Universe, because statistically, we have more passerella girls who made it to the top than those who do not really know how to walk a la Miss Universe, like Miss USA, Olivia Culpo. But because of Olivia Culpo and some other girls who won Miss Universe at the end, there's a possibility that one who doesn't know how to walk would walk away with the crown. Savage Master, all judges are women. LGU, Bohol, Philippines, South Africa, and Puerto Rico. Nice choices. My English medium is fine. It's fine. You are Thai. I love Thai people. I worked there for 6 years, almost 6 years. My first abroad experience is Thailand, and it always remains special in my heart. One of the judges is a Filipino designer. Natl is one of the Americans married to a Latino. All right, so let me give myself a 3-minute break. Don't go away. I'm just around. 3 minutes, please. Is our reception okay? She can still see me clearly? I love the voice. Stop, please, stop. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? Oh, I hear. Why is it hiding? Okay. Okay, so let's continue. We still have 30 minutes. Omin Pant. We're not disrespecting Philippines. We love Catriona. Okay, let's not fight. Who is accusing anyone of what? Please don't fight. We all love Philippines. We all love the universe. We all love Mexico. We all love South Africa. Everybody loves one another. Let's just fight on the Miss Universe finals. And then after that, friends again. Work hard and smart, pick a clover, be successful. It boggles my mind that it does not try Miss USA better. Canada mostly care about hockey. Angel Benitez. And about Miss Albania, which is very young, needs to learn poise and elegance. As far as I could remember, Angela is the one who's doing pageant directing, and pageant choreography or something, if my memory serves it right. Do you think a country like Canada is a pageant country? None. 85% of the population here do not know about Marta or care about Miss Universe. Yeah, in the Philippines too, don't expect that 100% of people know or love pageants. It's just that a lot of people basically listen to news. They listen to news, TV news, every night. It is part of our daily life. To stay tuned every 6 p.m. or 6:30 at two television news channels, ABS-CBN and GMA7. They're very hooked on local news so that you would, always see news about pageants and you would gradually learn about Catriona. But it's not basically that everyone is addicted to beauty pageants. Same to other countries as well. It's just that we are very knowledgeable about a lot of things. It's not about intelligence or something. No, don't get me wrong. It's just about that we always love news. I think so. That's why this television news reports or television news shows top some daily television ratings. Not rank number 1 or rank number 2 or 3 most of the times, usually. Who else is here? Amel Bamba. We are oriented with pageants. Lydia Souza, the best. Do you think Spain will make the top? Well, her story will bring her forward. Yeah. I would remain strong in my observation that Miss Payne is not my Miss Universe beauty. But beauty is just a portion of what they're looking for. And it's basically subjective. I might find Spain's beauty is still as masculine as the rest of the guys out there, but she might look very feminine and very womanly to other people. What more if the judges would look at her that way? So she might go straight to the finals. Hello, Arnold Bambas from Sydney, Australia. Manu Suresh. Well, I already talked about India, and I said positive things about her. Hello, Tyrone Vasquez. Cool, darling. Lydia Souza, top 5. Tabun Lugaw. Yeah, yes. Danex Pinoy, are you willing to judge? Of course. Everybody wants. Everybody will take that opportunity. And everybody aspires to be part of it in any form. Savage Master. He believes having a Filipino in the competition would affect the representative of the Philippines. Hello, Georgie, Jeresa. Hello, Nita Day. Well, I talked about India already. Takagi Sato, Catrione's complete package. From the crown, just good ability. But, we don't know what others are thinking. We might regard Catriona as the candidate which is number one, which has the complete package. But they also think that way, about their candidates. The Colombians think that Miss Colombia has everything to win. The Puerto Ricans say the same thing or think the same thing about Miss Mexico, you see? Do you think Catriona is overexposed and overhyped? I don't think so. Do you think Puerto Rico will be on top? Watch out for my top 20 tomorrow. YouTube addict, Spain will be placed on a hot seat. We will see if she makes it. Then let's see during the Q&A. Danik Spinoy, what if Miss Singapore win? Well, everybody can win. Who is my favorite Miss Universe from the past? Gloria Diaz. She's our first Miss Universe. And Thailand resembles Gloria Diaz in more ways than one. The charm, the pout, the smile, the projection. Who knows? And I like also Diana Torres, Miss Puerto Rico. I like Miss Japan for being so different and for that very surprising win. That's extraordinary win. For the beauty, Miss Universe 2002, the one who was dethroned from Russia. I also like Miss Canada, Miss Universe 2000 what? I forgot the year. How do you feel about the Philippines preparing other girls from other countries? It's just fine. That would be better if the next 10 winners of Miss Universe starting next year would be trained in the Philippines. That would be taken as a pride. Michelle Haynes, thoughts on Miss Barbados and some of the other Caribbean girls. Curacao is very prominently figuring out lately. And Curacao almost beat the Philippines' first ever winner of Miss Hispanoamericana. She was the first runner-up to the Philippines' Winwin Marquez. Barbados is really doing well as well. Danex Pinoy, what if Kelsey Merritt joins Binibini? She would win all the way. Nike, Adidas, I love Miss Philippines costumes. Very historical, yes. Really. That's true. George Guzman, I think that having Filipino judge is the Catriona's benefit. It doesn't need their help. However, it will create a cloud of doubt. Good luck to my top three, Catriona, South Africa, and Puerto Rico. Yes, of course. But, well, we don't feel that doubt if whenever Miss USA wins in America. So it should be that way as well. We cannot erase the doubts from other people, but let's just be respectful of the decision. And Catriona is one girl that if she wins, well, more than not, it is because she deserves it. And so other girls, if they win as well, I think they just. I'm speaking of my 7 or 8 favorites. If one of them wins, then she just deserves it. She just deserves it, really. I think 8 or 9 girls deserve the win based on their performance, based on what they have already shown in some interview videos, what they have already shown in their, gowns and swimsuit moments here and there. Yeah, Sultan Ray, you're right. Surreal 99, your view about Team Asia. Asia has never been this strong, has never been stronger. I think it would be so interesting to note who among, okay, let's not include Philippines, who among Vietnam, Japan, Thailand, India. Let's put also Indonesia because it's been glowing lately. 5 plus Philippines 6. And don't snub other girls like Nepal is, I think, a very intelligent woman. You see, there are a lot more. So let's just consider that there are 7 and there's only, let's just say that only 5 spots or 3 spots because 2 will be reserved for Africans. Let's just presume that Africa will make it and one another African. So there will only be 3. We don't have to be very confident about this wild card because there are so many Latinas who are well deserving to make the first cut. You see, that's why it gives me a lot of tension. I want India to be included, but can you snub Vietnam? I want Thailand to be included, but can you snub who else? You see, questions like that, pop out once in a while. Who would be, who would be left standing? And who would fall? You see? What can you say about Miss USA being only 5'4"? I think she's 5'5", and whether it is 5'4" or 5'5", that's short. The good thing about Miss USA is that, well, she is basically comic, and she just throws some comic punches here and there, with that kind of a sophisticated beauty. Well, she might emerge triumphant. And you see her confidence during the national costume. When she bared her legs, it was a little bit awkward, but it's just fine because it is her. You see, that's what I've been saying. The more mistakes she commits, the more people would love her. And that's very frightening. I like Cambodia's serene beauty, yes. Yeah, the personality, Michelle, you're right. Dark Knight. Who's this Dark Knight? Do you think South Africa will make the cut? Wait for my video. Jose Nieves, what do you think about Miss Puerto Rico fall? Well, that would help because she graciously welcomed that failure. Unlike others who just clean themselves and go straight to their ramp. But this one, wow, she was, she got all this attention and she got all the admiration of the people because she was so charming to, to laugh at herself and to just show to the world that, oh my God, I felt flat. And then raise the ball. I think that would help if the judges have been monitoring closely the Miss Universe activities lately. And they should. David Martin Barrow, what is your opinion about Miss Bahamas? Well, she can always make a surprise splash. Yeah, I think so. Nigeria and Kenya, yeah, they're strong. From the African country, from the African continent. They're strong. I already said my piece about Kenya, so try to review the video later. YouTube Addict in Canada, they say it Dark Knight as well. Dark Horse is Dark Knight. All right. Do you think Vietnam will make into top 20? There's a great possibility, but I won't say that she is in my list. Not yet. But I think, as what I said a while ago, it's very hard to determine really because there are a lot of beautiful girls. So pardon me if I don't include Thailand, or pardon me if I include Thailand and I just bypass Vietnam, or pardon me if I just ignore Vietnam and let me welcome India. And pardon me if I just snub India and welcome Nepal instead. You see, those possibilities might occur. So please bear with me. It's very hard. You know what makes it very difficult for me is that I'm gonna show my choices to the whole universe. You see, or a portion of the universe will see it. It's not for private, or it's not just gonna be shared with my friends. It's gonna be shared to thousands of people from all over the world. And that's frightening. You know the feeling that if I make my top 20 and only 7 will be there, I'm gone. You see? So that's why I need your understanding. If I only got 2 out of 20, well, this year, that should be welcome. Because it's really very difficult. Christina Ocampo, I think India, Japan, and Japan. Oh my God, amazing. I'm proud. Zambia and Russia, India, Japan, Zambia and Russia can be in top 20. LGU, Sabayan, Thailand is Hong Kong. Not really. Indian can, do you think India can make it to top 5? Yeah, there's a great possibility. She's making waves lately. Nelson Domingo, do you think Miss Philippines come up on top 3? Who knows? She's strong. But, we can never really predict. Like me, I have 7 to 8 strong women that they're almost on equal footing in my list. So it's really difficult. Mind-boggling. You know what? Can you imagine myself as I make my list right after the preliminary competition? You see, it's very hard. Mitch O. South Africa's performance lately is very lackluster. All right, so have I forgotten anybody? Jose Lopez. Well, Miss Venezuela, I was very honest. In one of my videos, I stated there that I kept on ignoring Miss Venezuela's presence because I didn't see any glow of that. I didn't see her very promising to win the crown. But I started, recognizing her beauty and her strength lately since the gown competition. I mean, the gown fashion show, the Thai silk fashion show. She was regal and she knows how to control herself. She's just as if, okay, fight and just leave me here and I will do my thing. Go. It's sort of that. that she doesn't care, that she would just look regal, that even if the choreographer says, faster, faster, you have only 5 seconds to do it, and she just wouldn't mind it. Who cares? I would just make my way to the center of the stage. I don't care about you, loser. Sort of that. According to Cheryl Burchell and Lauren Ho, two past Miss Universe Canada, it's monitored by the ME organization. All right. I think so. Like in Binibining Pilipinas, in our very own local search, the leader or the head, Stella, has all the authority to give the replacements. I think so. All right. So I am making a new vlog. I have two channels. One is for reality. I'm not suggesting you to watch my reality life or my reality videos because it's a little bit yucky. I eat this one. I eat a lot of, whatever. I just go there and, save for my future and do some weird things here and there. So I'm not, for the international viewers, I suggest you not to watch it. Subscribe is okay. Okay, so thank you very much. Oh my God, what happened to my voice? So we will do as much, if I can, we will do another live tonight and we will continue this talking about the surprises and your thoughts on the new rules of Miss Universe. This is your friend Robato saying arigatou gozaimasu and please subscribe. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Did you say arigatou gozaimasu to me? Not yet. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. We have passed 25,000 subscribers. Thank you. More.